Hey, just going live again. Doing some data updating. Added some stats. Someone in the Discord asked me about listening to Queen, apparently, and trying to get projections ready a little earlier this week. So, got questions? Want to chat? Let me know. Basically, the deal here. NFL odds. How you doing? I guess we'll let Discord know. Cleveland. Just setting up Vegas odds for the day. For the week. So they will change by day. Dallas 44.5, 10.5 favorite. It's New York. Cincinnati. Barely read that. Don't know about you. 45.5 for Indianapolis. New England. Jacksonville, not got a high game total, huh? 39.5. Jackson, Houstonville, that's going to be a primetime game, surely. Point favorites. Chiefs and Chargers. Come on. Rams 45.5. There they are. Shoot. Can't see things. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of lonely, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell everyone. Could get a whole 4 people in here. You never know. Wonder if you can pay to get rid of ads on music. Oh, sorry. No, there's a way of sharing playing music in here, and I can't remember what it is. Otherwise, you just get me humming along to a song you can't hear, and that's got to be annoying. Rams and Seahawks. Okay. Cool. Miami 42. Miami versus the Jets. I'll make sure I schedule time to watch that. Philadelphia and Washington. Oh, wow. It's just a great week, huh? Something in it. San Francisco 46 total. 9-point favorites. Wow. Against Atlanta. That seems uncalled for. Tampa Bay. It's a low total for Tampa Bay. It's against New Orleans. Tennessee and Pittsburgh. And then we'll do stuff with it. Baltimore off this week? No, they're not. Against Green Bay. Okay. Chicago. 44, 3.5. Minnesota off this week? Apparently I missed a few. Nope. 44, 3.5. Favorites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No one's off on bye this week, apparently. So where's Pittsburgh? 41.5. Is it the end of the bye weeks? I don't even know. Looks like it. Neat. Yeah, I know it's dull and boring, but I've got no saving grace for it. I just thought I'd say it that way. It is literally necessary from a projection model to work. I guess that's why. Anyone getting projected for 1 touchdown this week? Yeah. Carolina. Okay, Carolina. Calm down. Bad. We're not going to project you that low. No one projected for 4 touchdowns this week. All right. Go remove injured players. This is the exciting part of the process where I get to type 1 a lot. Sometimes 11. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a rhythm going here. Really write a formula for this. What we're writing a formula. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. This wasn't so much of a chore week 1. But week 15, the number of injured players is literally insane. It's still going. Why? Okay, we're writing a formula. This player is missing then 1. If not, then blank, please. There we go. That's a lot easier, right? All right. It's who I'm meant to be projecting, and I'm not. Okay, bye. Lawrence Cager from Cleveland. All right. Ah, crap. Right. Pardon me. Haven't projected him before this year. I do have his ID though, so we're good. What the hell's up with this chair, man? You can see it. Looks like I got him. Oh. Apparently there are two Davian Davises. Who knew? I don't care about those people. We're good. At a certain point, death metal just sucks, huh? Normally the guitar solo. Yeah, thanks. Where's my team update? There it is. Youth. Youth. Awesome. All right, we're ready. What's that? What's that I just saw? Still be flat. Why am I here? Oh, I got two that are identical. Okay. That makes sense. Before you learn to crawl. The sights. Somewhere in the world. Of the night. There we go. All right. Oh. Don't sing, Pete. Don't do it. You know, per game, forget it. Per game success. King Grant. Just another wasted youth. We're close. What you mean? Better by far than a wise and protected old age. By far than a wise and productive old age. Wise and productive old age. Better by far. There we go. His Russian touchdowns are too high. Gasecki's too low. Oh, I gotta do this forensic schedule, motherfucker. Ah. Everything else. Everything loud and everything else. Everything else, something louder than everything else. S&T, remember that. Don't need any of that. I just need this. Oh wait, not that. This. There we go. Oh, good Lord. Thank you. I don't mind being high on Miami players versus New York Jets. That's fine. Who does 4 for 4 think is going to run him back in Miami? Don't know. Damn it. Efficiency is a little too high. All right. Philadelphia. Hey, Willie. Wiley? I'll take either one. Sorry, I know it's really quiet and boring, but I can't figure out how to stream whatever I'm listening to into StreamYard. I just don't have the energy to figure it out tonight. I'm just actually updating projections. Also, I'm going to update with a few new stats to the database. That's someone in Discord asked me about, but I've actually already did it. But I'm trying to get a jump on my week's content, so I'm not constantly doing it last minute. Fine. Fine. Okay, God, it's a little high. Ward's a little high. Oh, yeah, that's why. There we go. Miles Sanders hasn't made a touchdown yet. I have to make it up. There he is. A little too hot. All right. All right. Gonna do for government work. Game well, still a little too hot, but you know, what are you gonna do? He's good. If you want to talk about anything else, let me know. I'm just working on this. In Allen's back, right? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, okay, calm down. There we go. It should help it. On the floor. To the show. A little too hot for Parnham. Ladies and gentlemen, I want it. Tennessee's too hot. Julio came back, right? Yeah, that's what it is. I'll tell you what. Actually, I won't. Forget it. Forget I said anything. Okay, yeah. Nope. Where is Foreman? Oh, okay. There he is. have to put in the averages myself because I haven't fixed this shit. Yeah. There we go. Okay, yeah. Marcus Brown's a little too hot because of his efficiency. His efficiency. Calm Lamar Jackson's rushing yards down a touch. Not that much. Jesus. Maybe not. I was wrong. Man, Marcus Brown is hot today. Points are close. That'll be another player thing. Fucking Ross. Yeah. Check it out. He really doesn't know what to make of Debo. Yeah. What to do here? That's too much. I leave forever. Debo's just ruining me. Yeah. Gonna have to make this shit up sometime. If we can just get Garoppolo under control. I think maybe something like that. Well, where'd Mr. Samuel go now? There he is. Yeah, that's closer. Always wants to give Jimmy Garoppolo a rushing touchdown. Here we go. No. New York Giants with points. Can't have it. Hey, Niall. Sorry, hang on. Listen to a Disney remix. Hey, Niall, how's it going? Hey, Pete, I always love watching your viewers. Find them very informative and incredible, soothingly, oddly enough. They help me relax in the evenings. I actually know what you mean, not specifically about me, but I normally have really random... well, as an example, what's been playing in my YouTube playlist lately has been PC repair videos. I know nothing about PC repair, and it's just a bunch of people talking about very technical numbers. I have no idea. I don't understand them. I do not understand them, but they're just nice and wholesome, you know? So I know exactly what you mean. I'm glad, man. I don't know if this one's going to count, because this Monday stream I've been doing lately is a little different in that I don't have a goal. I'm literally working. So I try and look over it. I'll chat about anything you want, but mostly people, they got no time for that. So why is Mike Glenn in the QB5? Why? Sorry. 206 passing yards, 1 passing touchdown. That's not the QB5. Oh, he's getting a rushing touchdown. Okay, yeah. This thing doesn't know what to make about running backs and rushing touchdowns. It really doesn't. Yeah, there we go. Also, everyone else in New York is oddly projected pretty high, considering it's the New York Giants. Look at on the left here. This is how different mine are from the 3 other projections things that it's got access to, and I'm over on all of them. I don't know, tell you. Vegas likes them to score 17 points, you know. It's fine though. It's close enough. Likes Justin Fields this week too. Let's check that out. 20 game total. Okay. Mooney, Jimmy, too high. Yeah, Mooney and Jimmy. I mean, they're going to score points, but not quite that many. Yeah. I see the problem. Problem is, it doesn't recognize that it's for touchdowns so rarely. The stats are a little off. Wide receiver 22 didn't seem terrible though. 14 points for Mooney. It likes him a little bit more, and that seems accurate. Justin Fields is going to be his rushing touchdowns again. Yeah. That's a little too far, though. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's something else going wrong there. Yeah, these three. Cam Newton. Hey, MT Trader, how you doing? Can you speak more about the database access you have for Patreon? I mean, yeah. Well, let me put it this way. You know the sorry, I don't do product a lot, so it's hard for me to. Let me show you this. So the one that's pinned to my Twitter timeline, I'm assuming you've gone and taken a look at that because like it's free, and so you know you got database. No, I got some databases, and that's probably why you're asking. The Patreon version is exactly the same thing, except it goes back to 2018 on a weekly basis. So you've got all the same tabs. And I've thrown in like a strength of schedule one too that I use for my articles and stuff. But I mean, all the stats are in there. I've just got them organized in a certain way that you can look at it for strength of schedule. High-low list is the same. So that's the first one. Like the Patreon weekly update just goes back to 2018 instead of just the 2021 season. The other one I've got, well, I got the other free one, which is a college database one, which is normally pinned to my timeline when it's not seasonal. And you can get access to that. If you can't find the college stat one, let me know. I can tweet it out again. But that's got all my college stats going back to 2000, 2021. I have 2022 in it this off season. Hang on, I'm looking for the other one. So yeah, there's that. Oh, well, I recently saved it again, so I can pull that one up. That's not a Patreon only thing. That's just stuff I'm putting out. That's all of this. This is the exact same thing that's posted. I've got it on my Patreon right now, but normally have it pinned to my Twitter timeline. But in season, I'm using the NFL data one. And that's got it divided by positions, and every stat I can get a hold of lined up by age. And some NFL stats lined as well, so you can see who succeeded and do some testing. Patreon databases include, I guess, my seasonal database is the only one you might not have seen before if you've seen those, which is the NFL static 2020. Yeah, that's it. I was just updating this as well, so I pulled it out. And it's like my weekly database that you've probably already seen because it's attached to my timeline. And the Patreon version goes back to 2018, but my seasonal database I've been updating now for about 5 years. So it's a little more well-worn. That goes all the way back to 2000 again. And it's instead of looking at the weekly stats like we're doing in the weekly database, it's that seasonal tab expanded. So, and I think this one's Patreon only, but I can send it your way if you want to look at it. I just update it every year in the off season. I update the whole season stats, so you're not seeing. I do per game numbers, but you're not seeing it week by week. You're just seeing their season proper, which is like this. So you can see every player's season, and from this year all the way back to how far back does this one go back now? I think it's still just 2000. Now, the thing I like to do with this one and different tabs dropping in and out of it is create things, show what you can do with just having the data, because that's what took me so long to get a hold of. And the minute you've gotten a hold of it, you can start counting and finding things. And so I'll upload tabs like this, which is just using the data in the main database. You fill out a few formulas and it counts how many players are breaking out in their first year, second year, third year at different positions. And then you can you change it if you want it, everyone that's even undrafted, or if you just want to switch it to players that were drafted in the first 3 rounds and it recounts it, and stuff like that. But I mean, that's my seasonal database. As far as access to it goes, yeah, if you want to see it, let me know. My Patreon support, if that's what you're asking about, what do I get for paying? Essentially nothing. I share everything I got mostly for free. It's a little easier to get access to it if you're a patron because you get in the Discord and I've got all the links pinned. But I'm happy to share the stuff I have. I don't want people to give me money on Patreon for giving them data that I've had friends and it's just man hours. It's not real skill or effort. So yeah, I don't charge for the data so much as if you like the effort I'm going to, support me. If you can't support me, don't. I'll still help you out however I can. So if you want access to any of it, let me know. But I don't know. We've got everything in here. The only stuff I don't have because it's behind too high paywalls. I mean, I'm behind RotoViz's paywall because theirs isn't too high, and I find it really useful. And that's where we get a lot of the stats outside of public data from like NFL FastStar and stuff like that. But the only thing I can't get access to is like route data, like literally the count of routes tends to be behind the PFF. Yeah, it's PFF paywall, and that's just too big for me to climb over for the sake of adding it to the database. Yards before and after contact, I recently found a source for, so that's going to be added to the seasonal database and the weekly database, and it already is in the weekly database. Play-by-play data stats as well, like the utility report by what's his name for fantasy points. He looks at a lot of stuff based on different front coverages and stuff like that, and you really have to get into the play-by-play data for that. And so I don't have those either. But everything else we've got in here in the player tab, I also count so you can see the team level in the team tab. And from that we build things, you know. Hang on, this music's way too loud for me to talk. Yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to say is the only thing we are currently don't have access to all the way back to 2000 is basically routes. Although we do have snaps and snap percentages, and that's one of the things I'm going to add to the weekly database because it's a pretty good corollary for routes if you're on the field rather than running a route. I think those numbers are going to be pretty close. Route data is definitely, the paywall's too high for me. Obviously, PFF grades or anything like that that's proprietary, I don't have access to because it's, again, behind a paywall. But outside of that, all the raw stats that are publicly available, we've managed to stuff in here. And then it's just about if we want to add a column or add a tab to track it, then we can. For example, I recently added the vacated targets tab. It's one of the things I use to do my research on it, but also we're just counting the number of targets that go missing from season to season and what the team usage and pass attempts and target share looks like that following season. And so that we're just counting. You can use that to then go on to do research like I have for my articles, but I try to make the database just a source and then you can build off it. But lots of people that get in there, like you might not want to write Excel formulas, and I get it. So, but I also don't want to make it like you might have seen in some of my seasonal databases. You add too many tabs, it just starts getting confusing, and most people don't want to fuss with it. They just want to know what the target share is, you know. So I try not to add too many, but if someone asks, I'll create it and I'll upload it, and then they can have it in their version or see how I build it and go about doing it for themselves. The databases, I try to make just like a source for all the data that we can get that we can then use to calculate or find or research anything that we want. And the only thing I can really think off the top of my head outside of PFF grades that we don't have access to in some form in the database already is routes. Yeah, it's just routes. That's really the only one I can't get. Now with college data, and again, that one's normally pinned to my timeline, and it will be again after the season. I can't get targets. Targets aren't counted in college statistics. Now, PFF and some other organizations have money to pay a team to literally count the targets on film. They have targets. I don't. We're restricted to receptions, yards, anything that scores points for teams. That's what they record. But again, you can go see what's in there anytime. I'll show you this one if you want. Just DM me on Twitter. I'll send you a link to it. Most of my Patreons are actually very adept. From my experience at getting their own data, they're in it for just, I appreciate everything you're up to, and I want to be in the Discord and chat and ask you questions whenever, and that's mostly what Patreon is. So yeah, just generally, that's me rambling about it for a while. If you have specific questions, I have player IDs, which is actually a really big thing for me because it means I can hook up all these different data sets that we've got. Because if we have one player ID and I'm stealing it from PFR, Pro Football Reference, and also college football reference, so we can tie the two together. But I also now have like NFL Fast RIDs, and this season I've actually added a bunch thanks to Matt Spencer from RotoViz. He helped me out a lot with that, and Tan Ho from DLF. So we can actually start hooking what we already have up to other data sets that we find. That might not seem big to you if you're not big into data sets or data sheets, but being able to have an ID that you can connect to someone else's data instead of having to go through the player name, it's been a lifesaver for me. But again, depends how nerdy you've got. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. I've posted a bunch of sheets over the years. Like I had an entire database that was just breakout players and an entire database that was just vacated targets. But the ones I actually track, well, here you go. And maintain instead of kind of just one-offs. You want some data, and I found it, and I put it in a sheet for you, and maybe made it pretty. It's a college database, which again, I want everyone to literally have access to that. That's meant to be, they're all meant to be readily accessible by everyone. I do the weekly database that I'm already publishing for everyone, again, for free. I just have a history of it. So it goes back to 2018, not just this season. So that would be different. And then the seasonal database, which again, I'm not keeping just for Patreons, just so much as I can't let the link to it be behind the paywall unless someone asks. Because I do just want to share data for free, but I like, making it a little easier for those that are supporting me, since, I feel like I kind of a shit taking money from them as it is. And then I've got my ranks database. That's the other one. That's the other one that I maintain. And then this is where I'm putting my projections, my weekly projections. I'm actually keeping them in there so we can go back and look. So every week's projections are already in there. I update it 3 or 4 times I actually have a schedule 3 or 4 times a week so that you get the updates based on injuries and stuff like that. Also has my seasonal projections in there, but by now they're defunct. Also my dynasty ranks, which I update for DLF. I do a version of them in here because, it's a ranks sheet. So as I update my dynasty ranks where I have players ranked positionally or just overall in Superflex. And then actually one thing I did add, like literally while podcasting, this season, was people started asking me more and more about who am I targeting in Dynasty, and I didn't have a clear list for myself, so I started making a clear list, and I found it a really interesting process, and now I maintain that in the ranks database. So yeah, I've got a seasonal database, a weekly database, and a college database. College database is, if you haven't found access to it, let me know. You should. I'm trying to just let everyone play and have fun with college statistics. The weekly database for the Patreons just goes back to 2018. But again, I can get you access to that if you just DM me. And then the seasonal database, same deal. It's for Patreons, but my Patreons don't really need it as a Patreon-only sheet because most of them are smaller than me. And really, I like sharing data, so I'm happy to get you access to it. And the seasonal database speaks for itself, exactly what it is. You'll probably find things that you want that aren't in there, in which case let me know and I'll try and find them and add them, because that's the idea. Or if they're behind PFF paywalls, they're just too huge for a 3-job amateur grinder doing this for fun to get behind. And hopefully maybe me and Patreon can get there one day, but right now not so much. And then the rank sheet, which is literally my weekly ranks and projections, and also my dynasty ranks that I do for DLF already. And also I track a history of my rookie ranks, mostly for me, to be honest, but you might be interested in it too. I know some Patreons are, just to see how the process worked, what went right, what went wrong. I write notes for them pre and post draft so I can see what I was looking at that, made me right or made me wrong. And I found that really a really useful element, just for me personally, just to see where my head was at pre-draft and then where I was at post-draft, and then that player hit or didn't hit, I can try and find where was the flaw, what did I get wrong. So yeah, that's in the ranks data, the ranks sheet as well. I don't guess it's a database at that point, it's a list of ranks, but yeah, hopefully that answers any question that you might have had. What else? Like projections. Just out of curiosity, would you ever turn on Red Zone to catch some highlights on a Sunday, or do you avoid? I don't avoid watching football, to be real clear. I know that's a big fun meme that a lot of data guys like to roll out, But I love sport. That's why I like doing this, to be honest. I don't get to watch a lot of football because I work multiple jobs. I have a family and a life, and as it can be hard to find time. I'll watch any sport. Like, you put on a sport, I'll sit there and enjoy it for hours if I have the time. I just rarely have the time to sit down and enjoy it. So would I? Yeah, I definitely would. I would enjoy the hell out of Red Zone, to be honest with you, and I have before. Um, the thing about I don't watch football is I don't evaluate that way. I trust other people's eyes to tell me if DJ Moore's doing well or badly this season, or DeAndre Hopkins looks like he's lost a step. I wouldn't know to watch. He would look amazing to me, because I'm not a talent scout. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by I don't watch football. I watch it for fun, just like everyone else, because sport's really fun to watch. MC Trader, wow, that is awesome. I'm going to sign up and take a look. Again, man, I really appreciate the support, but if you want to sign up for Patreon, just realize I have a Patreon for those who want to support me, because I can only spend the number of hours I do doing it because of my Patreons. That justifies it. But if you just want access to some of that data, let me know. I'm not trying to charge for access to data, if you know what I mean. So, but yeah, I really appreciate the support. But if you just want to take a look, let me know. And then if you like it after that, be like, yeah, I want this guy to stick around. Then maybe. But you can also just be on the Patreon page. Like, we have a community forum. You can post just like any social forum, I would say the Discord is Patreon only. That's just because when you sign up, you get a link to go to the Discord. And I was going to make that anyone could join our Discord and just chat about football. It's not as active as some. Like, since learning about Discord, I've met the Fantasy Gods Discord, which I think is just a general Discord anyone can join, and the youth movement. And they're constantly post. There's a lot fewer people in mine. It's just the 300 of us or so that are Patreons of mine. So, we're not as constant, but everyone in there's a lot of fun. And I asked, like, I said I was going to invite as many people as possible. And honestly, they were like, "Now we're good." They said they're in those kind of Discords. They liked having a smaller, quieter area, I guess, where it's just nerds talking about nerd stuff about fantasy football, or in fact, some non-nerds just trying to learn or try and challenge it a little bit. The Discord's fun. And I would give you access to that, but like literally the people in the Discord were like, no, so I'm not going to violate that. I'll violate my own, like, I'll give you stuff for free that I should be making money on, but I'm not going to violate something they asked me for. Violate's the wrong word, but I appreciate you being interested in it, guys. And the questions, that gave me a much needed break from projections. But yeah, it's awkward. I like money. I like making money, but I'd rather be helpful. It's a weird balance to walk, if you know what I mean. If you want to support someone because you had some free cash and you want to get more involved, I really recommend Rotoviz. I don't work for them, but I think their website, the data you can download regularly from them, those tools are amazing, honestly. I get a lot of it. That's the paywall I chose to get behind, and DLF, because I love some of the articles and the people there, and the community there on the forum is amazing. And so those are the two I recommend the most. If you're looking to sign up for a subscription service, like my Patreon's literally $1. $1 gets you the same thing as $5, or $10, or have some people do a yearly thing, whatever. And it's not that I don't really appreciate them. It's just, I think if they're doing that, they recognize I'm not trying to limit whatever I do to if you pay a certain amount, and they tend to be pretty chill with that. But yeah, not trying to be Robin Hood or nothing. It just makes me feel weird. I'm not at heart a businessman, What was I looking at? Carolina. DJ Moore looked a little low. How does he look a little low, though? He should be the highest scoring player on the team. So he's getting 12 points. All right. Oh, that's the single touchdown thing. Okay. We'll bump that up. If a touchdown will be scored, it's probably not DJ Moore, but we're going to say it is. Probably Anderson's really high up there in touchdown percentage as well, relative to the team. That's what it is. Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore are identical. It doesn't like that. It doesn't know who to give the touchdown to if they both have the same likelihood. Okay, we fix that. If anyone's going to score a touchdown, Carolina, I guess it's Cam Newton. Rushing touchdown. But it's not quite that certain, right? We can. Yeah, he's older. We'll give it Chubb. It's a really fun name. Yeah, that about evens it out. Cash, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate you. I know I'm famed for boring streams, but the most boring stream of all, I'm literally just working. I don't need Hallelujah to be playing while I say I'm boring. I'm trying to chat it up a little bit, but mostly just trying to get projections done a little bit earlier than usual, you know. Cash is in the Discord. You can ask him about it. They're the ones who don't want anyone else in them. We got enough friends. I think that's the general philosophy. Oh, that's why. I can only have one touchdown the way my model works. One quarterback per team. I forgot to check that, actually. How many quarterbacks we got? 32. Okay, we're doing well. Really likes Cleveland. Let's see if we can't dissuade it of that notion. Why does no one ever like Jarvis Landry? Everyone wants to project Donovan Peoples-Jones over Landry like every time. Is he injured? Still type Roto World. I don't care that it's NBC Sports Edge or whatever now. Oh yeah, that's bad. It's unclear if the Browns will even be able to field his team. Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm just going to take Landry out. I'm going to put him in for a little bit. You know, it's one thing I did learn from Player Profiler. Matt was adamant you don't project partial games, and I think it's a fairly smart policy. If there's a question to be asked in fantasy, it's what if not what if. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Okay, no. Johnny Stratton, did he do something last week? Is that what's going on here? Johnny catch a touchdown last week? I'm assuming. Ah? He didn't get misteamed, did he? Oh, he's running back this way. Yeah, there we go. That's why. All right. Well, yeah, I think we're just going to give the whole offense to Nick Chubb. I think that makes more sense than anything else I could say. just Nick Chubb. He scored a receiving touchdown. That's what it is. Me. Let's see. Under the sea. David Njoku, come on down. Yeah, that's better. Do I use Python or R to do data analysis, or is everything done in Excel? Not everything is done in Excel. I've now learned to download and write files in CSV so I can import it to Excel, for example. I'm currently learning R, but really it's going to be an off-season project because I can't consistently stay on it while in the season. But right now, yeah, I've this entire time I've just been using Excel. I've only recently started to incorporate R, and I'm gonna eventually learn it and start doing things over there. Excel is very entry level, though. I like that. I like that people could just everyone can at least open up a spreadsheet and take a look. Start playing around, including me. That's literally how this started. That's where I come from. So yeah, no, but soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go with no, but soon. I've been watching. Since you're here, Tanho over at DLF, literally at underscore Tanho. He streams on Twitch, and he literally just streams coding, and football statistics, and that's been real helpful. Actually, I've been enjoying watching those. Recommend checking them out. He's a really good guy too. Not that that matters much, but it's true. I tell you what, just so I don't screw up, let's actually go look. No, what is this? Yeah, that's my phone number. Thank you. His Twitter handle is at _Tanho, like I said, and if you go find that, you find all his links anyway. But where's his Twitch? Probably this. He's actually one of the big people involved in NFL Fast R. At least I see him building a lot of it, and he'll be one of my only few subs. So let's go check him out. He's currently doing like a data puzzle thing. This is him at Tanho _ I'll put it in the comments here, the link to his profile. Yeah, especially if you want to learn or you're interested in R, Python. I think he probably speaks all of them. He's a really solid guy. So's Addison Hayes over at DLF, and he works on YouTube a lot, but he mostly does football stuff, not R and Python programming stuff. Matt Spencer, find him on Twitter as well. Again, he doesn't stream or podcast, but he talks on Twitter a lot, and he can speak most of those languages and is more than willing to help anyone else out. But Tan's the one that streams regularly talking about it. So yeah, if you're interested, you should definitely check him out. Solid guy, really is. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Someone lose. Someone to sing the blues. Never end. Denver and Jacksonville. Yeah, that makes sense, but let's not. It really wants Tim Patrick to score a touchdown again. Makes sense, but you know. That's better. I'm just knocking the outliers on the head because, again, you just get some per game efficiency stats that send the whole team askew, and then I'll put out the early projections and move on to the database. Ooh. Okay, and Marvin Jones looks too efficient. I don't really think we want to project anyone in Jacksonville as likely to catch a touchdown. This doesn't seem like a strong move. All right. And no one here has literally caught a touchdown in forever. Doesn't know what to make of them. Taking the average for everything. Yeah, that's fine. Manziel. Who is this tight end? Okay, yeah, no, that's not bad on the head right away. Actually, Jacksonville might be projected. Yeah, there it is. It's just a little too much for Jacksonville. Okay, I'm bringing you down. Yeah, there we go. One passing touchdown is more than enough for Jacksonville right now. Oh, okay. Oh, that's yeah. 800 yards for touchdown is just a little bit much, you know. I mean, just a little strong. Just maybe a little too strong. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Tom Brady's too low because of that low team total. So is Matt Stafford. Kirk Cousins. Should be about it. I think we can adjust some of this from the team level. I mean, it's Tampa. Let's just adjust it up. Yep. That fixed it pretty well, actually. The Rams as well. Nothing like rewriting your process on the fly just to account for what's reasonable. Yeah, I can live with that. Although these rushing touchdowns and the Rams are a little off. I think at this point we have to admit Sony has a slightly better chance. of catching, rushing for a rushing touchdown. Yeah, right. Who else is too insanely low? Minnesota. Let's just move that up. Minnesota looks low. Vegas be damned. That's what I say. I've always said that. Yeah. Adam Thielen's out, right? That explains that. Yeah. Davis Mills is too high. All right. Running back twos that have a good performance are always over projected in this model. I can't get it to adjust. I can't get it to see reason. Gonna be rebuilding this thing this off season. I can already feel it. Yeah, Clyde's layer has to come down some more. Everything. Everyone's got a slight chance of catching a touchdown with Patrick Mahomes. That's what it knows. It's not wrong. It's just not going to create a reasonable projection, you know. My empire of gold. Sorry. Yeah. I don't think that's accurate. Anyone want to pick who else is going to get a touchdown on the Chiefs? Pringle. There we go. Yeah. That seems better. Yeah, it's better. Any other large outliers here? It doesn't like Aaron Jones this week? Well, it can go screw itself. Or rather, it does and no one else does. Jonathan Taylor is a running back 8 is too low, apparently. Good Lord. Oh, Elijah Mitchell. I don't disagree. I think that's too low. Always into liking Elijah Mitchell a little bit more than I should. There we go. It's better. Yes, it is what it is. Tell you what, though. Yeah, there it is. Teddy Bridgewater's still too high. Sorry, I'm not freaking out. I swear I can hear something odd, like a vibrating sound. No offense. All right. It's a little better. Oh, come on. All right. It really hates Aaron Jones this week. I guess it's Baltimore defense, you know. Aaron Rodgers is too low. I'm trying to figure it out. I think it's just raw receiving yards against tough defense. Yeah. 133 yards, 2 touchdowns. Okay. I'm just looking for huge outliers. It's the early week projections. I need to stop sweating this so hard. Okay. I don't care about Darren Williams right now. Chase Edmonds is coming back this week. Neat. Pat Fairmouth, top 5 tight end this week. Not sure about that one, but we'll leave it. Dalton Schultz, don't care. Kyle Pitts, that sticks out. Kyle Pitts' touchdown production really dropped off, huh? His yards are still there. He is He is Evan Ingram the second. Knew it. Yeah. E3 are too high, but it's for a reason. Okay, let's check this out. Yeah, Moore's gonna like Deontay Johnson more. That's fine. This is fine for now. Deshaun Jack. I mean, okay, yeah. T. Higgins is a little low. All right, we can fix that before the truthers get in here. Tyler Lockett. Okay, yeah. Seahawks are a mess, huh? Projection-wise, couldn't speak any other way. Find me. Along with me. Okay, Russell Wilson, what's going on with you? Now I have to do it now. There's fine. Yeah, no. As long as I'm not seeing anyone projected inside the top 12, projected outside the top 12, or outside the top 50. It's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Chris Godwin. Okay, that's a perfect example. Tampa Bay. What's going on with you? Oh, yeah, you're third pecking order in touchdowns because Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, Chris Godwin. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough for you, dude. See if we can't find something for you, though. Yeah, that dude. Yeah. Ronald Jones. Calm yourself, Ronald Jones. Major Tom. My playlist is weird, huh? Gonna check Dalton Schultz a bit. I don't mind him being low particularly, but it's a little extreme for early projections. Where to cry? Joker, Graham, and Swain. Who's the other one? I've forgotten it. Graham. Okay, yeah, Graham. You can catch touchdown any week. I'm just saying. Yes, thank you. 5. Nothing you can do. All right, that'll do. Mm-hmm. 100,000 miles. Sorry, I don't mean to sing. I know how painful that must be. Normally, I only torture my daughter in the car with that. Okay, week 16 projections. What do you know? Oh, I can hear it now. It's the laundry going. 1 second. All right. Yep. Oh, look, the strength of schedule is broken again. Hang on. I got strength of schedule ranks, and I forgot to fix them again. Okay, yeah, not that. I thought I fixed. Oh, I fixed it in the other one, but okay. Fixed it in the start set sheet, not in the projection sheet. Meatloaf slaps. I don't care what anyone says. Added it in my ass. Oh, I'm by myself again yet? This is a couple of you. Cool. For love. Oh God, thank God. Well again. I have so many Twitter tabs open. It's not even remotely funny. All right, so the projections updated. Way too early edition, as I call them. I tend to do one like literally as soon as the data arrives, like you just saw, and then tomorrow I'll update for injuries and also actually go back through and apply a better process to creating real projections, and then at least one more before or on Saturday to make start-sit decisions. Usually that happens by Friday, but I say Saturday just to be careful. I don't know why I'm telling you that, other than I don't want to break. And talking is, easier. Why has this got a star on it? All right. Okay. All right. And the other thing is, let's see. No, this is the update. That's not what I want. God of sex and drugs and rock and roll. All right. Yeah. Just in case he ever does come in to check, because I got asked in the Discord about per route stats, and we were talking about the fact that I don't have routes because of blah 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 blah. But what we came up with was I'm already doing yards per snap, kind of as a corollary to yards per route run, because a snap is essentially a route, but the numbers will be slightly different because you could be on the field for a snap without running a route, obviously. But for wide receivers, no, it's going to be pretty close at least. And so said he would at least be interested in seeing that. So what I did is in the because I already have snaps and everything in the weekly data, but in the seasonal trend tab, so you can actually see the full season long numbers as well as some weekly trends over here on the right. I actually created this section per snap and team attempt, so yards per team attempt, opportunity per snap. Thought that'd be interesting. Like the number of opportunities per snaps that you had. I don't know. I thought that'd be interesting. Then targets per snap, rushing attempts per snap. Since I was here, may as well do that. And then yards per snap, which was already in here. So when he goes and checks, he'll be able to see those stats he was interested in. I also, just again, for my own edification, I've been testing routes and snap data like constantly now for a few years because people keep getting. It's really interesting and useful data, don't get me wrong, but I keep getting interested in the fact that it continually tests poorly for predicting points, like terribly. And so I was doing a quick test up here, which is just R squared, since 2018 for the position if they've had at least 5 opportunities per game. So, just to weed out some of the high efficiency samples. And yards per team attempt, again, correlates to PPR points about 0.85, which is a really good high score, especially for NFL statistics. 100 or 1, a pure 1 would be 100% accurate. And these are the numbers for per snap numbers. You see, they don't correlate to points at all. Doesn't mean they're not suddenly not useful or not interesting, but it's just always interesting to me, and I included that. But that's going to be included in the database here on forward as well, so you can see yards and opportunity and targets per snap. All I did, literally, because the data's already in here, was just divide those numbers by their snaps per game, which is all over here in the touches. So the snaps per game was already getting put out, and then I just did opportunities per snap and targets per snap per game, and so it's all per game numbers divided by the snaps per game number, which should it's a solid process for creating a stat like that. And since we already had it in here, I just did it that way. So it's just these numbers divided by this number. So adjust for the number of games they've played and stuff like that. But again, some of the difficulties I was just adjusting my projection model is that players that play a couple games and score a touchdown, for example, have a really high touchdown per game. Touchdown snap, touchdown per yard. And those smaller samples can really kill you with per game numbers, and so you have to pay attention to them. But yeah. Yards and targets per snap will all be included. Just update that now. I can just update that now. Why not? How are we going to do that? Yeah. All right. We're going to do it this way. I'm going to create a copy of this tab specifically. Turn it into actual numbers. Delete my little test area up there and hide the IDs. Yeah, I'll do it. Turn it into its own sheet. Close this one. Zoom out a bit. Hide the splits I've got because no one's interested in them but me, because splits suck. That should be it, actually. Yeah, we're gonna save that as update. There we go. Sticky sweet. Delete the seasonal trend tab and import a new one. Hey, if nothing else, I'm going to stream for about 2 hours, which will help Twitch remember that I exist. That'll be nice. It's nice to be known as something that exists. You can't see it, thank God, but I splash coffee around here a lot. Apparently, the side of my my desktop is just covered in coffee splatters. It's relatively new, so that's terrible. I've got to clean that, or it's going to bug me for the rest of my life. There we go. Nice and clean. While we're cleaning. I need a mouse pad, damn it. Oh, look, it's updated. Nice. There we go. And so now in the Patreon version of it, it's already there. And I'll update it to the one pinned to my Twitter timeline, which, let's face it, if you're here, you're on my Twitter. Just me and my Twitter friends. That's the only people that hang out and stream. Now, my reason for cutting out previous years and the one I'm pinning is partly to entice people into Patreon. I'm not going to lie. I do hope to get money one day. But it's also because the upload size is just way too big. Like, I've had to go through my Google Sheets history and delete a lot of things because I've uploaded too much. It doesn't like how much data I upload. And so by keeping it just for 2021, it means there's never any issue. when I update the one I think most people are using. And I'd rather not be an issue for that. In my the main NFL weekly database, I'm constantly having to update the previous versions or delete the previous versions because it doesn't like how much data I've uploaded. It is a free service, to be fair. There we go. See how much quicker that was? Yeah. Yep, there it is. Per snap and team attempt, yards, targets, opportunities, rushing attempts, and so forth. Again, remember they're not predictive of PPR points necessarily, but some people use that data specifically a description of role. It's a dramatic effect, so it's clearly useful, just not for my Muggins brain. All right. Questions, thoughts, comments? Iris, I'm assuming that's you. All right, then. I guess I get to call it a day. I got 6 minutes to go. I kind of want to get to that 2-hour boundary just so, 2 hours of streaming time. I can't remember. I think I'm far and away from redeeming my partnership with Twitch status. It can't be. Look how laggy that shit is. There it is. Yeah, and just to be clear, my picture is perfectly clear. My camera's good. My microphone's good. It's my internet quality, I swear. But let's see. Where is it? It's been a while since I was in here. Didn't know my YouTube wasn't connected to my Twitch. Look at that. There we go. Once upon a time, we literally sat here for a couple of weeks and just got my numbers up to where we could say that I was a partner or whatever it is that you have to stream for a certain amount of time and have a certain amount of consistent viewers. I think how long ago let that go. Mm-hmm. Can't remember where it was. I can run a 1-minute ad break. Would you like to see a 1-minute ad break? What does raid channel mean? I don't know. Clip that. Edit stream info. That's not what I'm looking for. Hey, I still have my hat tip. It looks like I can add more. I used to not be able to do that. Guess maybe I didn't lose it, and this is just what it looks like when you have it. I don't know. My stream key has been reset, apparently. I do not have too many emotes, but thank you for the messages. I swear there was a... I don't know. I don't think this is it. This is not a fun way of killing 6 minutes. Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah. No, I'm not a partner anymore. I'm on my way once again to being a partner. Apparently, I have to stream for 25 hours in a month, which, you know, this 2 hours is going to help with, but I'm still 24 hours away from it, so 23 hours. Stream on 12 different days. I've done 5. Cool. Average of 75 viewers. Yeah, probably not going to get there. My average is 0.37. Oh no, I'm an affiliate because I actually crossed that. I am an affiliate, apparently. Well, we're on our way to being a partner, apparently. We just, I think the impossible barrier here, you can't see that. And apart from StreamYard not being the best way to stream on Twitch, I gotta figure that out. Stream for 25 hours, yeah, I can do that. Stream on 12 different days. I think we're already doing that in an individual month. The one that you can't kind of flub just by being here is averaging a certain number of viewers. And yeah, I have 75 viewers to go. To average 75 viewers is probably a little impossible for me at this current time. But still, pretty cool. Pretty cool that we got to affiliate, in my opinion. Yeah, we're past the 2-hour mark. All right, so again, I apologize for my crappy quality. I continue to try and improve my internet and insist that they should build some freaking fiber cables out here, but that's not within my power. So yeah, an actual fun stream. Hopefully someone had fun here besides me. But tomorrow, Dynasty has Zach Reed quite often joins me to actually talk about weekly Dynasty takeaways from the current season. And that tends to be a lot of fun because they're a lot of fun and we actually get to talk and chat instead of me just working on spreadsheets. So yeah, come check it out if you can. If anyone ever watches this 2 minutes clip, apart from pretty sure that one viewer is my daughter. Appreciate it and see you again tomorrow. And then again next Monday for more of this, me working and casually chatting stuff. Do I have a drop? I have a few, apparently. All right, this is a Crossroads drop, I guess. All right, thanks very much, and I'll see you tomorrow.